Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. At their own 47-yard line. Okay, break. 1st and 10. Set. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. A dive, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Walker. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at 3rd down. We'll try and run it with Walker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the pistol, here's Walker. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Putting the tight end in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area.
go.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run the draw with Walker. The Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He'll go right and find his running back, and the tackle is made at about the 6.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Ready? 19, right here. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Hard to figure what is going on there. He's going to be down inside his own 5. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hunt.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They run once more with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. Purdy works out of the pistol. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. Still on the move. And he will take this one in. 84 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal. Let's go.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Again, working deep downfield. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
His kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 21, 49ers 13.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Go.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Throwing again is Purdy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports Halftime Report, with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. Check out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 35 yards. First and 10. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shaq.
Back to the air again is Purdy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18. Ready.
Now it's McCaffrey. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Moody's extra point is good, and the 49ers will up the lead to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run here with Walker. Up the sideline at the 35. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will go all the way. Jalin Hyatt, touchdown San Francisco. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Walker. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jair Brown on the tackle. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 43-yard line.
Come on, set, go.
To throw on first down is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down, 3 to go.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Here we go. Set. Go.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
70 range. 70 range. Hook.
On third down, it's Purdy. Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 66 yards. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his second touchdown of the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. A first down throw for Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Again in the air for Purdy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Here's Walker. To the pylon, he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Bronco 80!
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now McCaffrey. Whoa! And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out. Then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Here's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And 3rd down coming up. On the run, McCaffrey. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They go with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Walker. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Niners have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my body got me drip, drip. Hey, straight up out the objects, I'm a big. If I got up, I'ma sip. I run the racks up with my queen like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young, on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some, had to get him back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a back. Cut off the, then I gave my the new goof. Either you run it. Got a New Orleans, man, that voodoo. And I'm that now, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got it bad, tatted, whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes, 2 twins on both. I put it in new AP, the water like a boat. I was down bad on my, what was